laughing, the smile, how much everybody here loved him. He was beloved, and Warriors were always encouraging him and pushing him to be aggressive, have that aggressive mentality. And it all came to fruition in 2022. Won it all.
Norman Powell facing up against GP2 to begin the second quarter. Hawkins Jr. bottoming a three.
So double teaming Norman Powell. And if you're going to do that, this is a good three-point shooting team. You got to get to those shooters, rotate.
Moody out of the corner. There's a lot when you play the Heat.
There is. That is pretty cool. Moses Moody missed the first. Talk about a multifaceted human being.
I love Moses Moody. Always credit Rona and Kareem. Every time I see him, I always say, what a fine young man you raised.
Raised the great one of our favorites.
Norman Powell. Face up on GP2. Oh, man, he is something else. When you think of him at 41% on threes and the ability to get to the bucket, he's got 9. Wiggins has 11.
He's kind of got a smaller defender on him. It feels like he can rise up after just showing it to him.
Snap set it up for Post and dropped in the three.
Okay, Quentin Post is shooting it now. 2 for 2 from three-point range. The pick and pop threat that he is.
Perfect play-by-play. Nope.
You mentioned the fact that they were taking care of it last game. That was because they struggled the game before. And Spoelstra made sure he addressed that.
So Post, the decision maker. That was a little Draymond Jr. right there as he set up GP2.
Well, you need someone to step in for Draymond.
Sports in North America. So Spoelstra and Steve, 1-2 in the NBA. Andy Reid, John Cooper from the Tampa Bay Lightning, and then Kevin Cash in the American League and Dave Roberts in the National League.
Yeah, what a privilege to have a long tenure as a coach in this league. Warriors back in his zone. You mentioned all the different connections. Both of these coaches are familiar with their coaching style, so it's always a chess match with these two.
Right off the bench, we have Drew Smith at that corner three. Normally is a good defensive player, but 33% from D.
Well, him and Davion Mitchell are kindred spirits. Like, they'll pick up full court. Now you see the zone the Heat are in.
Quentin Post bottled up and didn't lose his patience. Got around to Pajemski, missed that three, but I like how Quentin is handling a lot of the decision making in the lane. Bob and Ware did well to catch it. Pajemski did well not to give up a dunk, and then they come up with a stop.
Pajemski just fought in there. Don't give up anything. Don't concede. If you're fronting, push him back as far as you can.
Play Steph off the ball a little bit with Smith and Davion Mitchell just in his jersey the whole time. Pajemski setting up GP2. Powell's such a good defender. He ricocheted right to Brandon. He's going to be called for an offensive foul.
It was a great move to get by Powell.
That's correctly called.
He's outside that restricted circle. This is a better angle, I think. He got over there, made himself big. That's a great call.
Pat Frere, 25 years in the NBA, 91 playoff games and 2 NBA final games. And there are these lobs to Ware. He's tough to just keep away from the rim.
But you see what happens when you take a beat like Larson did there. The fact that he just kind of paused. He saw Quentin Post just cheat off of Ware.
Both teams have 20 points in the paint. Pajemski floater, and he got it.
And that may be where you want to attack this team the most. That both teams guard the three ball really well. And the worst part of the Heat's defense is guarding inside.
Got to run Powell off the three-point line. And he had made that just start the bus. I mean, he was running through the lane and 180 just threw it behind him.
He's drifting away.
Moody missing that three. Quentin Post, an offensive rebound. Pajemski the open three. Batted back out. Curry the third time around. And the Heat are just fortunate, dodging bullets left and right. Curry's been shooting the three so well the last 3, and you just get worried about game number 4 as Powell is fouled.
Any role. It's like, I could be a star in any role, but I do want to start, and I'm cool with being the guy.
The Warrior shop item of the game.
He helped in his growth, and it was the right move for him. But with Kentucky guys, a lot of times we don't need all those 4 years. That's just kind of how it goes. I know you struggle to accept this fact.
Pajemski, Pat Spencer with Moody, Al, and Jimmy Butler. Horford missing there. Moody just guides it home. Moses.
Warriors need to get their crash rate up. It could be a big part of the Warriors' arsenal. They only have 4-point second chance points, though.
There inside. Pajemski took it away with Pat Spencer. Spencer running with Brandon. Odds will D-cell and a floater. Pajemski's got 7. I like that fast break.
I just think Pat Spencer throwing it across the court while you're running like that, it gave Pods the angle there.
Smith did that one corner 3. Larson will rock into a triple. And Al Horford. I like the way Al's defensive rebounding. You don't have Draymond tonight. You don't have Guy Santos. Get some rebounding into your life.
You're defending the 3-ball well, too. They're having a tough time finding some high percentage ones.
Well, the Heat are 5 of 17. Warriors are 5 of 16. That one knocked out of bounds to Warrior ball.
Wiggins has some quick hands. He is floor while they're running and threw it over to him. He was like, great news again. I can attack.
And it's little things for even high school, college players. Brandon had his eyes up and was looking at the ball. You know, he wasn't just running, saying, oh, Pat's got the ball. He was aware of it. And that one, 24-second violation before Spencer could get that off.
If you're not looking at the ball and you're playing basketball, you should probably.
No, but I'm saying sometimes when you're sprinting out, you for a second you won't be looking dead left like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the NBA you do because you're the best in the world. Montecchio halfway down and out. Horford another defensive rebound.
Yeah, Warriors are defending the 3-ball really well.
Jimmy Butler initiated some contact. Moody for 3. Moses! Man, has he been on one shooting threes the last 4 games.
With Andrew Wiggins and his length coming at you, no problem, unfazed.
He was 15 of 23 coming in, and he's 2 of 4 tonight. Moody from 3-point land's been spectacular. Adebayo deflected by Pajemski.
And that's what happens when you have great on-ball defense. Al Horford, we've had enough time for him to kind of set it up. Look at the last 3 games for him.
I mean, you add the 2 of 4, 17 of 27 on threes. There's hot and then there's red hot. Adebayo missing there. Fontecchio will track it down. Will Richards steals that. Come on now. The whole thing is that should be the proximate. Yeah, by you smashing into him, he lost the ball out of bounds. That should have been called correctly.
Honors, Dr. King.
MLK Day, always special in the NBA.
Well, you always have to pay homage to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Like, I have the opportunities I have today because of what he fought for. He fought for justice, equality, the civil rights movement. His legacy is still alive and well.
There was a foul on Davion Mitchell. And the Warriors got the possession, and Pat Spencer missing that 3. Mitchell driving and flipping up the mid-range around and out. And Buddy Hield, he played D and then went back and got the rebound. And tonight, getting the rebound is critical. Got a Heat team that had 33 second chance points against OKC.
And non-step minutes, Jimmy Butler, time to regulate.
Butler flipping that up and out. Fontecchio fighting for it, out of bounds.
Away.
Yeah, the Warriors won that challenge because of the proximate foul rule, by the way. Mitchell is the one fouling Will Richard. Warriors throw that one away on the out of bounds. Bam Adebayo. Flipping it up and in is Pelo Larson. Bam. Full name Idris Adebayo.
You always say that.
Well, it's like Ja Morant, Demetrius Jamel. I mean, people need to know their full names.
That's true. So 6 points off Warriors turnovers. They're still winning that points off turnover battle.
Horford corner 3, and Fontecchio good box out, but Will Richard, give me that! Oh, and then he missed the layup. Oh, Will want that back. Couldn't get it off glass, and it ticked off iron. Wiggins, the tornado move. We've seen that before.
Anytime he has space in the middle, look out.
It's a rough 4-point swing. He had the layup there. Wiggins layup on the other end. Warriors' biggest lead has been 5. Heat's biggest lead has been 7. Buddy wide left on that 3.
You got to make that zone work a little more.
Larson on Horford will pick up the foul.
And if you can get the ball in the middle. Playing defense in the NBA is so hard as Larson misses.